Well, first of all, I always said to the Scorpions that if an English band would ask me to join, I would do it, no doubt.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Oh, because in Germany there was there was disco, there was nothing, nobody was interested and understood what I was doing on a single string.
Right.
But in England, that's where it came from. People were entertained by that. Plus, it was actually accepted as a profession, you know. So you had lots of people over there, and so I wanted to be there, regardless of what the band would be. Who asked me, you know, UFO. I didn't pick. They asked me. I went like, I'll go. I turned them out of a psychedelic rock. I made. You know, turned them in a hard rock band, metal band even maybe at some point, you know, with some of the songs. And so the Scorpions always knew. But, you know, I always say the Scorpions profited from all my moves I made, you know. It was not like, oh, Michael, like selfish person and stuff like this. No, it's something good. Look, first of all, I'm my own person. I have my own vision, okay? I don't need to follow my brother's vision or anybody else's vision. Everybody has the right to do their own thing. And nothing to do with selfish, okay? And the other thing is that everything I did, they copied, Rudolf copied, you know, and so therefore I took them with me. I took them with me all the way. You know, the first album we made, I was 15 years old, Lonesome Crow. It was internationally recognized immediately because of like the old drummer used to call Klaus Pizza Singer, but you know, that pizza singer is a great singer, you know, it's Klaus, you know, and because I was 15 years old, and my first song I wrote was In Search of Peace of Mind, which still has one of my favorite lead breaks in it. I don't see anything wrong with that lead break. The others on Lonesome Crow, they are not developed yet, you know. But Lonesome In Search of Peace of Mind, it's like the same with Leslie West's theme of an imaginary Western. There's nothing wrong with it. It's timeless. It's always right. And Stairway to Heaven, the same thing. And somehow, so basically, what was the point?
You being your own man and kind of
and so and basically the Scorpions, you know, Rudolf especially, he copied all the way I wrote songs. He had no clue what to do, you know. He didn't know anything, but he watched what I did, and I got Klaus in the band for him because he had nothing to offer on the guitar anyway. He couldn't have gotten Klaus because Klaus wouldn't have, what do I do with you? It's just like, but I brought him in, you know, and I was 6.5 years younger than Rudolf, but they credited themselves for my composition, which I didn't notice before, but I kind of figured it out just recently, you know, when I looked back, and so. But anyway, the Scorpions always knew, and I personally think that they profited. Every step I made, they profited because they were always linked to me. Because I was a part of it, and Rudolf, my brother, was in the band, and Klaus was the one who was in the band with me before we joined the Scorpions. So there's always a link, and there was no way to escape, and because they always were able to go featuring Michael Schenker from UFO. That's what they did anyway, and so therefore they were always, you know, following very close to where I was going.